every life you touch, for every night you carry. We see your we see your mercy. International Nurses Day. International Nurses Day. You lift us up, you lead the way. International Nurses Day. International Nurses Day.
We are here at Johannesburg Surgical Hospital, International Nurses Day, and I'm here with the CEO. How are you doing, Mr. John?
I'm very good. Good morning to you and good morning to your viewers.
Wonderful. You can just hold on this. This is yours. And now we're gonna have a little bit of a chart, right? And specifically focusing on the nurses. But before we do that, I would like for you to give a little bit of a personal message to the nurses that you've dealt with, all the nurses in the world, basically.
All the nurses in the world.
Yeah.
Well, I
Everyone
must be
who
honest,
is
I
a
haven't dealt
nurse.
with all of them, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's important. I think on International Nurses Day, it's important to return back to the basics of nursing. And the basics of nursing was around caring for your fellow human being. I do know that it's been, over time, it's been eroded
Absolutely.
for lots and lots of reasons. But anyway, I do think that when you return back to putting the patient at the center of your universe, the world becomes so much easier
That is
to deal with
is
illness.
true.
So I think the call to nurses is be strong, be out there. You are the foundation of healthcare throughout the world.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter whether we're in the first, third, or second world space. You are the foundation of healthcare.
Absolutely.
You're a critical part of society. Without
Indeed.
nursing, healthcare falls over. So you need to be strong. We need to unify. We need to speak with one voice and understand that you have value to add to society.
That is very true. And now, we know that nurses do work a lot. Like, they work so hard because their service is very essential, right? But what are some of the challenges that they normally go through that you have identified? And some of the things that you guys are doing to make sure that you fix those challenges.
So I think well, I know that definitely COVID was a big watershed.
Is this
In
still, is this still
healthcare-
holding back? Like,
I think the damage done to people, to healthcare professionals during the COVID struggle, the mental damage, the emotional damage, the trauma suffered by they still bring it with them. It
Gotcha.
was a watershed in healthcare in the world, and it's still being used as a landmark or red flag area. So mental wellness is an issue.
true.
Emotional support of staff is an issue, is a big issue. Work-life balance is a particular challenge, So, and in the context of South Africa, because of our demographics, our geography, the layout of our cities, it's very difficult often because the biggest part of our workforce happen to be ladies
Absolutely.
in their reproductive age, so they've got a family.
So they gotta balance the
They don't
two.
live next to the hospital. They've got to use public transport to get
can
to and
imagine.
from work. So how do they get the balance right between a healthy lifestyle for themselves and keeping up the pressures of a busy career?
Beautiful.
It's quite a tough one. So
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, I would like to know what separates a good nurse from an exceptional nurse.
It's a
Thin line, right?
no, it's not. It's a big thick line.
Okay.
And the exceptional nurses, and there are a few that you would be lucky to meet in your life. And I think they're people that are all consummate professionals.
Yes.
Their sense of humility and sense of caring and serving of humanity remains unwavered. And they've empowered themselves to be as knowledgeable as possible in their field of expertise. Because that's the part we sometimes miss.
Definitely.
Unguided caring or unguided passion is not necessarily a good thing. It doesn't get a lot of things done. You just stand and
Definitely.
spin in one place. So if you combine the deep sense of caring, the deep sense of humility, an act of service to humanity,
True.
and really knowledge-based approach to patients,
Knowledge.
you have got
approach.
you've got to win.
Absolutely. So your CPDs are up there.
They got to be up there. You've got to be the best in best, the best out of the best.
Beautiful.
You've got to be the
Definitely.
person,
Definitely.
with the best. Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's no place for second best.
Exactly, right? Now, some of the innovations that you guys are doing to make sure that you make it more efficient, or rather you make it easier for them to be more efficient at their job, in the nursing industry.
So I think there are a lot of technological innovations in terms of
Absolutely.
monitoring support, things to help patients move
Yeah.
without using, labor,
Yeah.
physical labor. AI being introduced into the workplace. So
Indeed.
AI sitting in the back end of some of the monitoring
Mm,
systems that gives you early warnings. So there's a great deal happening in terms of the automation of healthcare. But the element of caring is still that the human touch is still there.
Absolutely.
People don't want to hold a machine's hand while they're dying. They want to hold a human's hand.
That is true.
And you're never going to get away from that.
That is true.
As a nurse, and that's where I started my career.
You
as a
started
nurse,
as a nurse?
as a nurse,
Building up to a CEO?
as a nurse.
Wow.
I
Wow.
think we forget
Yeah.
the immense pleasure of we're often the first human hands to touch a life
Mm.
and the last human hands to touch it as they enter the world, and the last hands to touch a life as they exit the world.
Why do we undermine that?
And there's it's probably the only profession. I think it's the only profession that has that privilege. We will touch your baby, your firstborn, before you will touch him.
Wow. That is so humbling.
Mommy will touch him.
That is so
She's
humbling.
carried him,
Yeah.
and I'll touch him when I deliver him.
That's beautiful.
And I'll hold your granny's hand
Mm.
when she departs this
So it's
planet.
basically the into the life and
And it's an immense privilege. And I think we forget the privilege.
Absolutely.
So-
Wow. That is very humbling, I must say. I'd never thought of it like that, but it makes total sense. The one thing that you need in life when you enter here is a nurse. You know what? A beautiful message. One last message to nurses on your own as I step away that you wanna, give it out there.
Okay. Essentially, nursing, stay true to your profession. Stay true to who you are. Whenever you get misguided, misjudged, you're not sure where you're going, go back to basics. Why did I enter the profession? Why am I here? And how do I make a difference? And I make a difference in every day, in every life I touch. Just make that difference.
International Nurses Day. You lift us up, you lead the way. International Nurses Day. International Nurses Day. International Nurses Day. Heart by heart, you make us brave. International
Beautiful people we have around you. How are you doing today?
Thank you,
Can
good
I
and
have this
you.
for
Thank you,
yourself?
thank you.
Good. Can I have the mic?
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
very
I
much.
prefer you having the mic.
Okay, no,
Now,
it's doing well.
today is International Nurses Day, and I
Yes.
know that nurses are some of the hardworking people we have in our country, service providers, some of the most hardworking ones. And
Yes.
with that being said, what do you think inspires a nurse to actually, work that hard when they get to work? Because we know they do work, but what inspires nurses to actually nurse the energy to say, you know what, I'm working more than anything?
I think it's you become a nurse because you've got compassion for people, and you really need to be a caring, a nurturing person,
Absolutely.
and to endure the nursing strains that you have. It's a difficult environment,
Indeed.
and you have to give all of yourself to be a nurse. You
That is
need to
true.
have empathy, compassion, and strength to get through the day. And you have to give some of yourself.
Wow.
Your,
Wow.
like Farsi would say, you give some of your therapeutic self.
That is
Yeah,
true. That is true. Now, with
yes,
that being
yeah.
said, with the nurses that gives, part of their therapeutic selves and making sure that, they heal people, what are some of the things that are put in place for nurses to actually also heal themselves, or things that you can maybe give out to nurses and say, this is how you gather your energy back?
So especially for today, Nurses Day, I think internationally is there to recognize our nurses today. And I don't think we do enough for our nurses, but this is just a humble, small gesture of saying thank you. And we need to do that on a regular basis, but it's not always possible. So International Nurses Day, we try and make it special, and especially for JSH staff with exclusive medical assistance, is to say thank you to our nurses for really coming to work, giving their all, and coming back tomorrow to do the same thing over and over. Yeah, because that is what we are. We're caring people, and we're loyal to our job and to our patients. And
is
we're here
true.
for patient care. And we
Absolutely.
would like to make the patient journey at JSH one of the best in the country. And therefore, we would
Beautiful.
like to say thank you to our nurses for being
Beautiful.
part of that journey.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I had a chat with Mr. John, and then he mentioned something that, I never really thought of like that. Like, he's like, nursing is so important because nurses are the first people that you see when you land on earth. They are the first people to hold you
Yes.
on your hands and the last people to hold your hand when you leave. But
Yes.
why is it like, not put up on the epitome of professions or services?
I think nursing has been, I don't know what the correct English word is. We weren't
Say it in
standing
Afrikaans,
out.
say it in Afrikaans.
Like we were oppressed, most probably. We're not seen as a profession, basically. Yeah. So I think it always has come with some bad vibes, most probably, or bad
It's got a
opinions or
stain
judgment.
there.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a stigma to it. But we are a profession. We are acknowledged as a profession, and without the nurses' hands, we won't be caring for patients. The hospital will not be able to run without nurses.
Absolutely.
No computer, no robots, nothing will be able to take over caring hands of a nurse.
Indeed.
Yeah.
indeed,
So
indeed.
that is what puts us up there, is that our job will not be taken over by AI or a robot running around. So,
Exactly,
yeah, so that puts
exactly.
us up here on this pedestal.
Okay,
yeah.
exactly. We up there. Nurses are up there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now with that being said, I would like for you to leave a message to all the nurses that are out
Oh,
there.
shame, yeah. I
you
just
know.
have to read it off.
No,
yeah,
not a problem.
yeah.
Read. If
So
you-
as I said this morning, it's just today we're honouring our nurses, and we honour the legacy of Florence Nightingale. The compassion, the courage and dedication of each of our nurses. You bring that really special touch to our patients every day. And for that, we really, really thank you from all the JSH management staff. Thank you, guys. You are wonderful. Thank you.
And I'm here with one of the unit managers. How do you feel about today as International Nurses Day?
I feel exceptionally good and proud to be a nurse and
Wow.
representing my unit as well.
Wow. Would you still be a nurse if you could choose again?
Definitely, yes.
Definitely. And what is that one superpower that you believe nurses should have?
Should have or do have?
Exactly. But what is it? If let's say supernatural power.
I think resilience. To come back
Resilience.
every day.
Let's be
and
comical.
Keep going.
Let's be comical.
Comical.
Let's be comical. Let's talk
Ooh.
Superman. Let's talk Batman, Spider-Man. That one superpower you believe they should have.
All of mine are Powerpuff Girls. They
Wow.
are amazing.
Oh, the
The
Powerpuff
Powerpuff
Girls.
Definitely in
Yes.
theatre, always.
Wow, beautiful. And they save the community and everything like that, right?
Yes.
Now, what is that one of the hardest, hardships that nurses go through?
Hardships that nursing go through.
Yeah.
I think the long working hours and
Okay.
giving up time with their own families to care
Wow.
for your family.
That is true. That is
Definitely.
true. Some of the
Putting
things
other
that we
people
must
first.
highlight that needs to be fixed, right?
Yes.
So that they can maintain both worlds.
Definitely.
Right? Definitely. Now, if you could leave a message to the nurses that will be watching this, I would like for you to do that by yourself. Stand here.
Oh, leave a message to the nurses.
Yeah.
I would say to always keep your chin up high and be the heart of the hospitals, because without you guys, we will be nowhere.
International Nurses Day. International Nurses Day. You lift us up, you lead the way.
Happy International Nurses Day!
And I'm here with Mr. Farsi Smith. Very vibrant, by the way. I need you to tell me a little bit about your journey as a nurse.
I have a long journey in nursing that started in the year 1976.
Wow.
And I qualified as a general nurse in 1979, did midwifery in 1983-84, and I trained in the then Port Elizabeth, now at Gqeberha.
Yes.
And at the Provincial Hospital in Charlie Cripp Nursing College, I eventually went on and did a BCURA degree, honors degree, and also in the last couple of years I completed a master's degree.
Wow.
So nursing for me has been a lifelong passion.
Yeah.
I've worked at all levels of nursing, from at the bedside to the boardroom and the executive table. I was fortunate enough to work for 10 years in the UK,
Wow.
sent to the UK by Life Healthcare.
Okay.
And I learned a lot in my career. And in the end, we stand here on the day of International Nurses Day, and it's a day of reflection. It's a day of
Absolutely.
solemn reflection, what we are about, what nursing is about, what caring is. In this world that we live in today, that is, as we say in Afrikaans, dear mekaar.
Dear Makar, yeah.
And there's wars and there's disparities and inequity, and not everybody gets the care that you would get in this hospital. but we can all strive to do our best and to support wherever we can
Indeed.
to make sure that we give that care. And the only thing that we must do is we must come together and work together. There's nothing else we must do.
Absolutely.
Just get together, stand together, work together.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, with that being said, another question. With that being said, what has changed? You know, as somebody who came from back then to now, what has changed in the nursing fraternity or in the nursing profession that you feel like is better or maybe could be better?
Actually, not much. A lot has changed in terms of technology.
Technology.
But the patient in the bed remains a very vulnerable human being. And in the end of the day, that is what it's about. You can bring the best technology. You can bring the best doctors in the world. You can bring the best hospitals. But if there's no care and no comfort, then there's nothing.
There's nothing.
And this is what we stand for. We stand for that voice of the patient in the bed, to treat our patients the way I would want them to treat my family, my mother. That's what we stand for.
Absolutely.
And for me, I'm very fortunate that every day I can still make a difference. At the bedside, I can teach, I can lead, I can support, I can help. And that I am going to do still for a number of years. For as long as I'm healthy, I will do it.
Absolutely. Now, with one last thing, I want you to stand here by yourself. Get the message to all the nurses out there in the world, internationally, locally, just from your heart.
So today is International Nurses Day, and it's important that we take the time to come to a standstill and just reflect on where we are in our profession, where we are in care, that we deliberate together and that we work together towards a better future for nursing, the profession of nursing. We are standing in the shadows of very, very tall heroes and heroines that over the years has shaped nursing to where it is today. We can have the best technology, the best knowledge, the best skills, but if we don't care, then we'd have nothing. So for me, it's important that we reflect today where we are on the caring spectrum and how we want to move forward. I salute each and every nurse today, and I wish you very well in your future endeavors. Thank you.
I'm here with Johannesburg Surgical Hospital, Johannesburg Surgical Hospital nurses. And, you know, I want to ask them one specific question. What really makes a nurse so special? In a couple of words, each of you from the bottom of your heart.
You, not
You
me
start.
to
What
start.
makes a nurse so special? Tell me.
Because we are caring, we are kind, we are one word.
You can use one word. Or you can use a sentence. It's okay. Caring, kind, yes?
Passionate, friendly. Yeah,
Wow. How long have you been a nurse for?
long time.
A long time. What is that one thing you have learned the most in it?
Learned.
As a nurse.
Well, to respect everybody, to respect, to be kind to
Absolutely.
everybody, to people don't come to see you, they come to you because they need your help, they need, so I always come from that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you, ma'am, you tell me, what is that one special thing about nurses?
I think nursing is a calling. So it's something you're definitely passionate about and you want to do. Because, I mean, we leave our families every day to come and take care of someone else's family, which becomes our family.
Wow.
So I think it's something not everybody can do. And we take this graciously with all our fight and might in us.
Yeah.
Ne?
And what is that one thing you would like to say to all the nurses that could be watching this after this?
You guys are amazing. You are superheroes and we are proud of every one of us.
Wow. All you need is a cape,
Yeah,
right? It's a cape.
yeah.
A Superman
Superhero.
cape. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, now I go to you, ma'am. In your words, why do you think nurses are so special?
It's the love for their colleagues, the love for their patients, and be kind. And I always wanted to be a nurse. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I love my job. It's really a calling, as he said. And at the end of the day, you go home and you achieve something.
And what's one of the best things about being a nurse, in actual fact?
Most of the best things. To look back and see how many lives you have saved, how many people you have helped. And you know what? Just a small thank you, it goes a long way.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
By the way, thank you.
Thank you so
Goes
much.
a long way, right? All right, now I come to you, ma'am.
my gosh. They all
Okay.
said everything now.
Now, you give me from the bottom of your heart that one special thing about nurses.
So nurses are a different kind of breed. Nurses are different from every single other profession.
Absolutely.
Nurses are kind, caring, compassionate. They love their patients. They have that drive every single day. And I think that's what actually gets us out of bed every day.
Absolutely.
Is, you know, to basically get up and save a life.
Absolutely.
Or two.
Now, what's the biggest misconception about nurses?
I think the biggest misconception about nurses is that we are in it for the money.
Oh.
And sorry to say, but no.
No.
You cannot be in this profession if it's money that you're after.
Right?
You have to be here if you want,
With your whole
with your
heart.
calling, you have to be here with your love.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, one message you would like to give out there to all the nurses that could be watching this.
Guys, you are amazing. Continue doing what you're doing. Make us proud. Love with all your heart. Work with all your heart and give it your all.
Beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm here with two beautiful nurses, International Nurses Day. What's so special about this day to you guys?
Okay, my name is Tabitha. I am enrolled nurse. I'm emergency nurse. I run in my unit. I'm very proud nurse. Today I'm very happy as a nurse. It's our Nurses Day, International Nurses Day. So we do caring in EU, in emergency unit in Johannesburg Surgical Hospital. I'm a very proud nurse. So anyone with emergency can come to Johannesburg Surgical Emergency Unit. Thank you.
So special about today.
What is not special about today? It's International Nurses Day. We celebrate a world of nurses, a world of compassion, care, and kindness. I have the honor to be running the emergency unit at Johannesburg Surgical Hospital. I've got a team of 60 nurses that I work with, and what a pleasure it is, because we empower each other. We are a team. We show each other, our faults, but we also help and support each other. We also start our mornings every day with a prayer and praise and worship, because I do feel that that's the way for us to go.
Absolutely.
We also, I think I'm just more humbled by my team that I've got, being able to see how they progress and also supporting them in growing.
Absolutely.
And for me, it's a big, I wouldn't say a challenge, but it's definitely a very humble experience for me to be a nurse and to be able to care for people,
Beautiful.
especially the older people, because they are the ones that brought us here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And they need to also be looked after. My
Definitely.
favorite patients are the oldies and the goldies. They're always full of jokes, full of humor, and they're also very kind, and some of them can be very spicy, and we love that.
Wow.
Absolutely. So just a happy International Nurses Day to all the nurses out there. Please continue to care and show kindness and compassion to all of your patients without give up. You all know why we did this, and don't forget the Nurses Pledge. Have a good day.
And I'm here with the Johannesburg Surgical Hospital nurses. And before we can even start, ladies, I want you guys to all at once say Happy International Nurses Day.
Happy International Nurses Day.
Okay, no, in 1, 2, 3. No.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
That was quick.
Okay.
In 1, 2, 3.
Happy National Nurses Day.
Oh, okay. International Nurses Day, right?
Happy National Nurses Day.
Happy International. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Happy International Nurses Day.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, before you guys go, I want to ask you guys, it's your day today. So, I want to ask you a couple of questions about your profession and everything. How long have you guys been nurses? It's been a while?
It's been a long time.
What makes a nurse so special to be able to work so hard? Starting with you.
You have to have a good heart.
A good heart,
Yes,
a good heart. And you?
Oh, nice patient with
Patience.
kind heart.
Okay.
Love your
Two
patient.
words. It's a lot. It's a
You
lot.
need to be a caring person.
Wow, caring person.
Yeah, you must have passion. You must love what you're doing.
Love what you're doing.
You must have passion, like she said, and
Yeah.
then you must also be empathetic.
Empathetic.
Put yourself in patients' shoes so that you can understand what they're going through.
Beautiful.
And then you can be caring and loving.
Okay.
You must have love.
Have love, ne?
Yes.
That's beautiful. Do you think nurses are getting paid enough, guys?
Not as yet.
Okay,
Not
not
as
as
yet.
yet, right?
We haven't reached
Yeah,
that
it's
stage.
still getting there. Yeah, because you guys deserve a lot. You welcome the people when they get on earth, and then you send them home. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. And I'm here with Sister Madeleine. How are you doing today?
Very well, and you?
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm good. I can't complain. Today is International Nurses Day. Nurses are so excited. But to you as a unit manager, right, what is the importance of days like this for nurses?
I think days like this is important for nurses to motivate them and to remind them of why they became nurses in the first place. And they sacrifice so much to care for people in need, and we just need to remind them that they're not forgotten, that they are important to us.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now, as somebody who works with nurses, and I believe you've got a team of them,
Yes.
what is that one comical superpower that you wish, they could have? Like somewhere a rock could fall from the sky and be like, nurses have this superpower.
We see things happen before it happens.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
one.
that's definitely a
See into the future a
We
bit.
see in the future, yes.
Why would that be important?
You know what? In nursing, you need to be able to identify things that could go wrong before it goes wrong. Because if it
Absolutely.
goes wrong, it can go terribly wrong. So, our ability to make sure that we focus on our patients so much that we predict what can go and prevent it. That is
Beautiful.
what a superpower for us is.
Beautiful. Now, with that being said, what is your preference in terms of patients? An angry one or a silent one, or a terrified one, a scared one.
So my background is ICU.
Okay.
So I like patients that is intubated, ventilated, sedated, and paralyzed. That's my speciality.
Something must be done and response is like, let me work on you.
Yes.
Give me the time.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, with that being said, I would like for you to give out a message out there to all the nurses that could be watching this, or just as International Nurses Day today, just a message to all the nurses. Here you go, by yourself.
Ooh, okay. Good. I just want to say to all the nurses out there, thank you so much for making the compromise and the sacrifice of taking your time to study to be a nurse, to make a difference, not only in our colleagues, but in your patients and in your families and the community. Thank you so much.
Today is Nurses Day, International Nurses Day, and one of the special days of nurses. But do you think nurses are celebrated enough, though?
We're celebrating because we are celebrating
Are they
because
celebrated enough?
Yes.
Celebrated enough.
We are celebrated enough. Even the community recognize it.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Even our patient recognize
Right,
us. yeah.
right. But you have so much passion. Like, you're so excited today, man. What makes you so happy about today?
Because nursing is a calling, man.
Nursing is a calling.
It's a calling.
Wow.
yeah.
If nurses had a superpower, one superpower, comical superpower, which one do you think would be best for them?
For them to communicate with the patient, to give a special service to the community and also to the patient.
So also telepathically communication would be a good superpower.
Yeah,
You talk to them while they can't speak.
Yeah, and also to do an excellent diagnosis to the patient. It's
Wow.
very intelligent.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, with that being said, I want you to give one message to all the nurses. As a nurse out there, by yourself standing and speaking on camera.
I want to say to be a nurse, it's a colleague. We love you all, guys. We love our patient. We love everyone. Let's take care of ourselves and also to the patient and to the community. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm here with Mr. Mlungisi, and today is International Nurses Day. You gotta tell me, why is this so important for nurses this day?
I think it's mainly important for the recognition of the work that the nurses put in, and just to say thank you to the people that are in the forefront of fighting in terms of the healthcare.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, with that being said, do you feel like nurses are being catered to enough in terms of mental health? Because, you know, they work so hard.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
So there could be things that are done to better to make sure which they are better also.
Yes.
Okay, absolutely. Now, what is that one thing that you believe as nurses, should learn to uplift or upgrade their skills?
Learning.
Learning. What is that specific learning that they need to engage in?
If you want to be a good nurse, you never stop learning.
You never stop learning.
Yes.
That is something that they never, and I never hear, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we know that nurses, they go to school, they become nurses, then they work.
Yeah. No, you never stop learning.
You never stop
You
learning.
have to empower yourself. Things there forever changing.
That is true. CPD's got to go up, right?
Yeah.
What is the biggest misconception about nursing?
Is to think they don't care.
Oh,
because they always do these things. So when you are in the community and you don't understand what they do, you think they've been so used to what they do and they don't care anymore. But they do.
Oh, but they actually do care. Okay, beautiful. Now I want you to leave a message to all the nurses that could be watching this on your own with the mic on, and just
to all the nurses out there in the world, you're doing a great job. Keep on doing the great job. Keep on caring. Keep on loving, and keep on keeping our patients safe. Thank you.
Happy International Nurses Day. Now I want to have a quick session with you. I want to ask you a quick couple of questions. Day shift or night shift?
Day shift.
Day shift. And I'm here with Sister Lucia. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks, and yourself?
Good, good. Happy International Nurses Day, by the way.
Thank you.
Are you
Thank
excited
you.
about today?
Very much excited. This is a special day for us.
Absolutely.
Yes, it comes once a year and we celebrate it like there's no other.
Beautiful, right? And now today being about, all about nurses, what is that one thing you appreciate about, the nurses, or rather the industry?
It takes a special person to be a nurse. This is one industry where it's not about money. You need to, it's about, you need to have the passion. You need to know when you wake up that you are coming to make a difference in somebody's life. You can't just come and go and you haven't touched anyone's life. Yes. So we touch patients. It's about patients. It's about the community.
Absolutely.
It's about our doctors, our suppliers, The nurse is in the center of everything. So yeah, we appreciate ourselves and we're happy that we get celebrated like this.
Indeed. And, as a unit manager, obviously, I believe maybe you started as a nurse?
Yes,
Going
I'm
up?
still a nurse,
You're
being
still
a unit manager.
Wow. Okay. Now, how does somebody then, obviously nurses, they started to be a nurse and then, they work. And then you would think that that's where it ends. But if you could give me how to upgrade or uplift yourself as a nurse, steps to take.
I started very small. I started as an enrolled nurse, know, and that was over 20 years ago.
Wow.
So, there's been a passion from day one. I've known that one day I want to lead.
Definitely.
My plan was to end up in government making policies. However, I'm still looking forward to that.
Wow.
So I started as enrolled nurse and worked myself up. I studied and I did the 4-year course and became a general nurse, but specialized in midwifery, psychiatry and community. Later on, I went again and I specialized in critical care.
Wow.
And I became a clinical nurse specialist there until now I escalated to being a unit manager.
Wow.
And
That's a
I'm looking
blueprint on
forward
its own.
to doing more.
More. That's a blueprint. So if you want to upgrade and uplift yourself, you just heard that you start there, you go there, you get there.
Yes, it's about the passion. You need the passion.
What's the epitome of nursing studies, by the way? The epitome. The last one.
My last or in general?
In general.
Because my last is just making policies for nurses.
Okay.
And yeah,
Wow.
that's
okay.
mine.
Okay. So you get to a point where you now start making policies
for the country
Wow.
at large. Not only for the nurses here. I just feel the policies at the most high level
Yes.
are not really relevant to us.
Got you.
And we are the ones that needs to
That
make
needs
the
to make the
change.
policies, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. I love that. Now, with that being said, I want you to give a message to all the nurses in the world, or the ones that you work with, however, anything that comes from your heart, holding the mic and just speaking to them.
From a nurse to nurses, I'm saying Happy Nurses Day. Let's keep on keeping on. Keep on the passion, be compassionate, love your community, love the work that you do, and keep on caring.
We are here with Mr. Donald, a nurse himself. Happy International Nurses Day, by the way.
That's correct, yes.
How do you feel about today?
Very excited.
You can have the mic, yeah?
Very excited. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be
very nice,
celebrated
right?
and to celebrate my colleagues as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I mean, today is International Nurses Day. Everybody is having a good time. And you decided to, you know what? I'm going to serve my nurses.
That's correct.
What inspires such an act?
Because they give so selfishly of themselves to patients, and they
Yeah.
don't always get the thanks that they deserve.
Wow. So that inspires you to be like, you know what? I'm going to serve my nurses on International Nurses Day.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Now, with that being said, what is that one superpower that you wish nurses could have? Supernatural power.
To see into the future.
To see into the future. That's the third person to say, third nurse to say that. But according to you, what is the importance of that?
Because you would know how to plan better, and you would
Right.
know you would know what is going to happen.
True.
And it would make life a lot easier.
Absolutely. Yeah, tell me a little bit about this design. What inspired this? Because I see once it's like I gotta put it here. What's going on?
Yes.
Oh.
So this design is credit to our matron.
Oh.
So we it's just to symbolize. It's for nurses. We normally put up drips, and as you know, it goes into the veins. So today,
Absolutely.
we are giving them a little bit of juice
Okay.
in a cup, and not in the vein.
Okay.
but
You want to
just to-
demonstrate that for me?
Yeah, sure.
How that works? Let me help you with that.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh.
You can put your cup over there. There we go. You know, I'll put it over there. So yeah, we just replenishing a little bit of the fluids that they lose.
Okay.
Because I believe me, when you're a nurse and you're working on the floor, you don't get time to drink and to eat
Absolutely.
at the correct times. You eat and drink when you get a chance.
When you get a chance, because you gotta stay hands-on with the patients.
Absolutely, patients always come first.
Wow. And what is that attribute that nurses have that makes them just constantly just work and just give up themselves and say, you know, I'm not gonna have lunch until I'm done with this? What is that one there?
I think it's caring. It's caring. The people
Right.
that become nurses, I think, are carers.
Right.
And they care for their humans,
Absolutely.
their fellow humans, I should say.
Absolutely. Wow. Do you have any one misconception about nurses you want to share with us?
Not really, but it's a nice career. That's what I can say. I'm
Right.
still enjoying, especially in ICU.
Yeah. You're enjoying
I'm
ICU?
enjoying ICU a
I
lot.
see you. I see you. One misconception.
That nursing is easy.
Oh.
That it's good hours, and that it doesn't have an effect on your family, because it definitely does.
It does. You got to have a patient partner for you to make sure that it works, right? Any one last message you'd like to give to all the nurses that could be watching this?
I'd just like to say Happy Nurses Day to all my colleagues. We are seen, we are appreciated. Carry on doing what you do.
Happy International Nurses Day. How are you doing, Sully?
Good man. How are you?
Good, man. How do you feel about today?
No, I feel good. I feel good. It's one of those days where one gets to be appreciated because we know that in this profession, sometimes it's a little bit tricky to get appreciated, but we appreciate the little tokens.
Definitely. I'm having a lot of chat with ladies, but what inspired you to actually be like, you know what, I'm gonna go be a nurse?
Man, it's a bit complicated. I believe nursing found me instead of me finding nursing. You get me? So yeah.
What was the journey for that? Like, how does that happen? How did it find you?
Hey man, this one is gonna need 1 hour of interview.
It's gonna be a long journey that you went through. But
it's
how
a
has
very long journey.
how has the journey been throughout?
No, it's been great. It's good to know that you can bring some help to people. You can make people feel good about themselves.
Absolutely.
And we're there for people when they need us most, you know.
Indeed, indeed. Now, what do you feel like is one thing that you would like to see changing in the nursing fraternity or industry?
There's quite a number of things, but
one close to your heart.
Maybe seeing more gents in this space.
Right?
That would be very nice.
That would be nice. Yeah, that is so true. Now, I want you to give a message. I can maybe help you hold one of these. And then you hold the mic. You just give a message to the people out there, all the nurses out there, according to you, from your heart.
Guys, nursing is awesome, so please come and join us.
And I'm here with Mrs. Dube, one of the unit managers, matrons. How are you doing today? How do you feel about International Nurses Day?
Actually, this is one of the days when I feel we're supposed to be recognized the right way as a nurse. I mean, as nurses, if you think of it, we sacrifice a lot.
Absolutely.
We sacrifice our time with our
Absolutely.
families. Working a 12-hour shift, it's not child's play.
It's not. I'm married to a nurse. I know.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
But we do it with passion because I personally felt in the beginning that nursing chose me. I didn't
Absolutely.
choose nursing. That was
Wow.
not part of the
Wow.
plan.
Wow.
But then, because I just wanted to use nursing as a stepping stone.
Oh.
And then as I got into nursing, then I said, why should I?
Why?
Yeah,
This is
because
a
I love
beautiful
it.
profession. Yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
And I started
Yeah.
in 1996. I'm still standing. Yes,
1996.
I did my training in 1996. I'm
Okay.
still standing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
No. As somebody who's not obviously just, standard nurse, but you're up there. I want to know the blueprint, the stepping stones.
Yeah.
How does somebody get to your level?
Well, through dedication,
Absolutely.
and then through you actually school
Study,
as well,
study,
studying, takes you there. But most of the time, it's what you do.
Absolutely.
Yes, and then the senior people see that you have what it takes.
Dedication,
And
hard work.
Yes, the hard work. And with nursing, you cannot just solely depend on education.
Yes.
Your dedication, how you work with patients, how you work with everyone.
Absolutely.
Yes, so
Absolutely. If there was a superpower that you would wish for nurses to have, which one would you go for? Supernatural powers. There's
Supernatural
flying, there's
powers.
speaking telepathically, there's seeing things into the future. There's so many things.
wealth, ne? With me, I wish if I would 10 things, I would make all nurses wealthy.
Oh, because they do deserve,
Exactly,
right? They're the
exactly.
first
I
people
mean,
to
we-
receive human beings and
Exactly.
the last people to see
Yeah.
human beings from this.
And most
Yeah.
of something that keeps us going is
Yes.
just to be appreciated.
Just to be appreciated. So
appreciated.
days like these are very
Yes,
important.
days like this are
Yeah.
important.
How many vacations a year do you think nurses deserve? A year.
3.
Three vacations.
Paid.
Paid, funded.
Yes, funded.
Beautiful. Now, I
Yeah.
need you to leave a message to all the nurses out there that are going to be watching this, or everybody out there, patients and everybody that's coming from your heart.
Okay, I wish nurses can always remember why they are nurses, what make them to be nurses. Never to forget that. Go an extra mile for your patients. Go an extra mile to each other, support each other, work together, not against each other.
Today is International Nurses Day. Now, as somebody who works with nurses, who's been a nurse herself, from bedside to actually going up there and uplifting nurses, what is so special about today, Sister Maureen?
Today is the best and special day for nurses in the whole world.
Absolutely.
Today we sit to remember our hero, which is Florence Nightingale, the woman who actually came in a space of changing the nursing into a modern nursing.
Wow.
So we actually respect, we value, we actually are happy that today is actually a day to be celebrated.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, with that being said, you have dedicated yourself to advocating for nurses, speaking for nurses and uplifting nurses. What is that one quality that you have identified in nurses that makes you just want to keep uplifting them?
You know, putting myself in the patient's shoes, understanding the frustrations they get to have when they are admitted in the hospital, having to be there not only to provide or to give medication to the patient, but to be there as a person, to genuinely to understand their frustration, to nurse them, you know, to cry with them, you
Absolutely.
know. Yeah, so we honor today because nurses who are dedicating themselves, their time, their vital
Yeah.
roles to the patients.
Absolutely.
Today it's all about them.
Definitely. Now, with that being said, where do you see nurses, or how would you like to see, or your aspirations about a nurse? Like, if you were a nurse, like the epitome that you would like to see nurses go into?
You know, nursing is a beautiful
Profession. Yeah.
You can do a lot in the space of nursing.
Tell me about it.
Yes, you can actually. I'm standing here. I'm a nurse by profession.
Absolutely.
I've got 20 years being on the floor, but the banner behind, or this banner,
Exclusive medical agency.
this happens to be my company. You understand? And this is in the nursing space. I am today coming to host this and to value and to actually make this special day for nurses. As a nurse,
Yes.
honoring nurses.
Honoring
Because I
nurses.
am a business owner.
Wow.
In the nursing space.
Wow.
Yes.
So now nurses can go up as much as being, you know, matrons, going managers, go
In
into
the
big
clinical
business.
yes, if you still want to be in the bedside,
Yes.
you can upskill yourself, and then you can get yourself to the higher position.
Absolutely.
In a space where you know mostly not everything about nursing, but having to arrange, having to manage your unit, having to organize your space. You understand?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And now with the dedication to now doing nurses business solutions and say, you know what, I'm gonna give nurses the resources to be, you know, prominent in businesses. What's the importance of nurses to take that power and say, you know what, I'm gonna run my own thing, and I'm actually gonna harness my energy and make sure with the business side of me is out there given to the people with the profession love.
Thank you so much for reminding that this is also my business. I actually forgotten about that.
Okay.
This is my company. as
Absolutely,
well.
absolutely.
This is where my passion is coming in.
Yes.
To uplift and to actually redirect the mentality in the nursing space. Where nursing, and where I am educating nurses to say you are not only born to be a nurse in the clinical space, on the floor. You can actually open your own business and do
yes.
it. You can be an employer. You can move from being an employee
to
and
being
you
an
move to-
employee.
Yes.
CEO vibe.
Yes, and that is my passion. That is
Absolutely.
one thing I want to see.
Yes.
That's why I am in a journey. I am in a journey of producing employers, opening more companies,
Absolutely.
not only primary healthcare, but companies as a whole.
Yes,
PTY,
yes.
LTD,
Yes.
and then you own your own space. You take responsibilities. You take account. You make salaries. You pay people.
Exactly.
That's
Now,
what
with
I'm
that being
doing.
said, a lot of nurses here are so happy to see you. They're taking pictures with you. What's going on? What's so special?
I'm realizing myself that I actually am celebrity.
Right? It's like you got influence. There's power here going on.
Yeah, I think it's a respect that people see in me.
Okay.
The message that comes across to people from me
Yes.
through our social media platforms, educating
you,
people,
got you.
allowing people, giving people space to grow,
Absolutely.
empowering them. I think
Yes.
that is a big respect. I can see
Indeed.
how people are happy to see me here
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
and I'm also happy to have partnered with our beautiful hospital, Johannesburg Surgical Hospital. By the way, we
Yes.
have started with the hospital. We've commissioned the hospital as an
Oh.
agency.
Oh wow,
Yes,
wow! Tell me a little bit about that. What
Yeah.
do you basically give service in?
Okay, exclusive medical agency is a placement staff placement agency.
Oh, okay.
We place nurses in the hospital. We fill up the gaps in the space of shortage.
Gotcha.
So we are able to get the skilled, the equipped nurses, and then we place them to help the hospital with the shortage.
Beautiful. What's so different about your agency? Compared to most of the other agents. I mean, I can see they're not here today, but besides that, besides the fact that you are celebrating International Nurses Day, I believe everybody should be here. But what is so special besides that they're not here?
It's because I am driving this and I'm a nurse myself.
Oh.
So I value the nurses. I value nurses as much as I value myself.
Absolutely.
I would love to have someone acknowledging me today if I was still on the floor. So
Indeed.
I will go all out.
All out.
I'll
Out
go
of your
all
way,
out for
yeah.
my nurses.
Beautiful.
That's why today I'm here
Indeed.
to give nurses opportunity
Absolutely.
to actually take a photo with me as the CEO of the
Right.
company. You know, that's a little,
little-
sentimental a gift that I can give them. It's just to stand here
Yeah.
with someone to say, I take a photo,
Yes.
pose with the
Yes.
CEO of the
Yes.
hospital.
And they are happy to do that. Now, two more questions. Or rather, one last question. One superpower you think nurses would use the most if they were given by the universe, or just a rock from from Mars falling in, boom, and then nurses have a superpower, telepathically speaking to patients through the mind, seeing into the future, or flying, or walking on water. Which one do you think would work best for nurses?
I think nurses have the capacity and the capability of actually moving themselves to the higher positions.
Okay.
We've got, we are more skilled.
Okay.
We've got tools, we've got knowledge.
Okay.
You understand?
So already you have a superpower, basically.
Yes, that is already built in you the first day you sat on the chair and decided you want to become a nurse.
Got you.
Because there's a lot of opportunities in nursing.
you.
There's a lot. There's massive. You can.
Indeed.
There's a lot. So I just want nurses
Yeah.
to move out of the comfort zone.
Yes.
To actually redirect their efforts.
Okay.
Their their future.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Their mentality to the right channels.
Absolutely. Now, one last thing I need you to do. Look at the camera and give a message to all the nurses out there. International Nurses Day, beautiful day. And what would you like to say from the bottom of your heart?
From the bottom of my heart, I would love to say to all nurses in the country, you are loved, you are appreciated. Today is all about you. Thank you so much for always being there for our patients, for always making sure that from the entry of the patient to the discharge of the patient, you are there to make sure of the safety of the patient.
I'm here with Sister Lucia. Happy International Nurses Day, Sister Lucia. O bien?
Ke right wena o jang?
Sharp. O itse re bolele Setswana.
Yes.
Yeah, o batla bua Setswana.
Eya.
O ikutlwa bjang ka tjeno e le International Nurses Day, ben?
Ke ikutlwa ke itumetse ke le motlotlo gore finally nurses are being appreciated and nurses ba bonagala mo setšhabeng ka mmereko o mogolo o ba o dirang because manese ba tlhokomela balwetse and balwetse ha ba tswa mo sepetlele ba tswa ba itumetse.
Ke nnete. And how ke eng se se one so se bonang ka manese se leng gore wena you could say gore manese ba special ka yona ntwe so?
Go tlhokomela balwetse and being morutisi wa manese ke itumela goreng balwetse ha ba tla mona ba tswa mona ba thotse tlhokomelo e ba e tlhokang and ke motlotlo goreng finally ke ba rutile ba khona go transfera thuto e ba e kreileng from Lucia Leso to balwetse ba bangwe. So ga balwetse ba tswa mo ba phela ke a itumela gobaneng kitso e ke nang le yone ga ke dirisetse fela for go nna ke dirisetsa le for manese a mangwe.
Now, with that being said, king se leng gore like as a nurse o se lakaletsa go se bona ka manese gore se ka iragala mo bonneseng?
Ke eletsa ga manese a ka isiwa dikolong ba se ka ba fela ko tlase ko di category tse di ko tlase ga le bone ba ka isiwa dikolong e tle e re motlho mongwe ba feleletse le ditoro tsa bone di diragetse.
O rata shift efeng ya bosigo gore ya vroeg?
Ga ke bereke di shift ke bereka go simolola ka 7 go fela ka 3:30 so ke rata go bereka motshegare.
Oh, nice. Now, ke kopa gore o share message ko manneseng a motlhe mo lefatsheng o tswang go pelong ya gago.
Oh, kare manese itumeleng letsatsi la manese re motlotlo ka lona le itse goreng re a le rata and mmereko o lo dirang re a o tlhompha le itse goreng le a ratiwa lefatshe ka bophara.
We are still here at Johannesburg Surgical Hospital and I'm here with Simon. We're going to be going through some of the messages that nurses have written for International Nurses Day today, I must say. I'm looking forward to which one am I starting with. I'm going to start with this one, Simon. You can hold on this. This is a nurse who says, we are your hands when you can't. Right? You keep that to yourself. I've got mine here.
All right. Let's see. I've got, the name is, oh, shucks.
I got one
a
here.
bit tricky.
Smile is for free.
Okay. This one says, Happy Nurses Day to every nurses out there. You are the best. Don't forget that. You are the best. This is from Slindi Lendlela.
And I got one here. This one says, remember why you chose this passion. Go make a difference. This is Inge Kion. I think it's Kion. Yeah, Inge Kion.
This one says, remember, you were given this life because
As many
you
as you
are strong enough to live it. Nompumelelo Ngwenya. Yeah, that's the one.
This one reads, be kind to the patient.
Can choose one.
Everything you do, put yourself in the people's shoes. This is from Patna.
This one says, proudly to be a nurse. Ooh, proud to be a nurse. That's nice. And then she signed. She didn't write her name.
Okay. This one says, nurses are simple and the best to take care of the sick. This is the Stella.
I've got one here from Lerato Rapirish. Said care with dignity, respect, passion, trustworthy, and Happy Nurses Day. And then also Serena Naika wrote, patient comes first. Love your job and be a kind, humble nurse every day. You will make a difference.
Thank you.
Was it? You want to read two more?
Maybe two more. And then when you put them, put the names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some just signed.
Yeah, so put the one with the
Please, I want the best of this.
Yeah.
This one reads, always be compassionate towards my patients. From Sharnay Macbeth.
So this one reads, Happy National Nurses Day to all my colleagues. This is from K Nyoka.
Okay, and this reads, they may forget my name, but I will never forget my name. And my name is Barbie. Not all angels have wings, some wear scrubs.
Nurse with love and patience. I'm a proud nurse from Bella. Be kind, Cornell said.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Nice and simple.
Oh. Do you want to read?
No, you read.
Okay. Quality care, integrity, professionalism, happy and respect. And this is from Lorraine. And then the next one reads, to the nurses, please know that you matter, you are seen, and you are important. From Jabulile Zwane. And this is, be yourself and care, be compassionate. From Babalwa.
Ah, thanks, Babalwa.
I think this is my favorite one for the day. Be the nurse you would want as a patient. Happy Nurses Day, heroes. Be the nurse you would want as a patient. Yeah. Be a nurse you would want as a patient. Happy Nurses Day, heroes. From Nondu.
Nondu, thank you. Peace.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me see from Sister Tembe.
Remember, you're the best. Be kind, okay? My word of inspiration.
Bringing compassion and dignity in time where it is our patient's worst day. Shine the light of nurses. Madeleine Deisel.
Nice.
Happy Nurses Day to all the nurses. You are the heroes. Keep it up. And that is from Cardi. And yeah, to make patients feel better. Paul Buthelezi.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I've got the one that is my best as well for today. It says, hard work and best care always.
Ooh,
This is
that's
from
nice.
Martha.
Thank you, Martha.
Yeah. Okay, the last one, committing myself to assist patient and going home with a smile. Wow, from Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy. I remember back in the days we used to say you are never fully dressed without a smile. Thanks, Wendy.
This is your moment. This is your day. From bedside rounds to night shifts, you never